First time meeting, what you do?
Kiss
How you can? Okay, how?
What?
Like you just meet there, like
You need to understand the context.
Hello, Alex, Jeslene.
Hi everyone and welcome back to the Hot Pot where we hop into different transitions in life. I'm Q.
I'm Joey.
And I'm Nick, and today we have two very special guests, our friends from the smartlocal.com. It is Jeslene and Sew Bao.
Hello everybody, I'm Sew.
Hi, I'm Jess.
I think I'm the only one that call you Sew Bao, right?
Yes, it's a nickname given by Nick.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
From 5 years ago.
I love it. And it's one of my favorite nicknames ever.
And I have not had the chance to use it for very long now. So it's
How does that make you feel?
Wow, how does that make you feel? Sew?
Very happy. Just now the moment we saw each other, we hugged.
Sew Bao!
Yeah. I was like, look at Nick.
Okay, very excited about today's topic because, right, we will likely hear varying opinions from everyone. The topic is, do long-distance relationships work? Is it truly all doom and gloom, or is there a way to navigate LDRs? And today on this couch, right, we have two experts.
And
three experts, sorry.
And
Okay, I'll leave
here.
now.
Hey, speak for yourself. How you know I never LDR before?
You really never? You have?
Actually, I feel like you could LDR.
Is
You
it
think I
Jurong
can?
and Tampines?
Actually,
Singapore does not count.
Jurong and Tampines
No, Jukun to Pasir Ris
I got
does not.
Jurong and Sengkang 3 times before.
3 times. Wait, means what? 3 different people?
Yeah.
All stays in Gang.
Wow!
I'm very fated with Sengkang people.
Hear that?
I don't want
If
Sengkang
you
people
stay in
anymore.
Sengkang-
You're out.
Sengkangers.
Oh, sorry. No.
Oh.
You're out. No,
Oh.
don't.
So you're, I mean, aside from Q and Jurong Sengkang, you're got LDR before?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I never expect myself to be talking about this topic ever in my life.
Why?
I never thought that I would go into LDR.
Same.
Oh.
Oh my god. I will say, right, my previous relationship was about to transition into LDR. And I was very adamant, like, I will not do LDR. I cannot. And we were almost close to 4 years of being together. And we ended up breaking it off. I mean, for a multitude of reasons. Go check out the breakup episode, then you'll find out why.
On the
Then he tore his shirt like in half. Like he was like, it was like, wow. I didn't
feel
choose.
like
It's not
Yeah.
a choice. I would say
Yeah.
it's not a choice.
The common pattern with LDRs, I find, right, is that it always happens to people who say that I will never be in an LDR.
Yeah.
Then bam, LDR.
Okay, wait, did Sew feel that the same way?
No. Actually, I know for the longest time that it was gonna happen because my boyfriend prepped me for it. Yeah, because it was due to his work. He was
Okay.
in Air Force lah. So he knows that there's this like
Detachment.
long detachment, and he wants it.
How long have you all been together?
Yeah.
11 years.
Wow.
LDR for 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So actually the LDR still like it's not the majority of the time you're still not in the LDR lah.
Yes, I think like 1/3 lah. But then my LDR ended last year.
Congrats!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You
We need
made
to find out more about
it.
whether it was painful or not.
Yes,
Nice.
he's back for good.
Jess, what about you?
For mine, it's going 9 months.
As in total relationship or?
Total relationship is actually 8 months. 8 months going 9 months.
Oh, okay.
So the entire course of our relationship
Has been LDR.
has been
from the
LDR.
day one already LDR.
Yeah.
Did you guys meet online?
No, she
Oh,
should have shot.
Wow.
Jess is my friend, so I know. Yeah.
Hey, explain how you all get together if like you all never meet.
Wow. She was my IG crush.
IG
IG Instagram crush, you know, eye candy.
Instagram crush.
Yeah, 13 years ago actually.
Whoa.
So I stumbled upon her account on Instagram, like explore page. But then that photo was when she was together with a guy lah, back then her ex. 10 years later, which was like 3 years ago, then I was casting for 1 Week Love. So after I thought of her, then I went to engage her.
Oh my
But
god,
then
you wanted to
if
cast
she
her?
if you cast her, then after that then she find
No,
Maybe that is her trick. Like, I want to cast you, but you're not selected.
Oh,
about you go out with me
come
instead?
explain, spill.
Ever since then, we just like exchange DMs. Like we reply to each other like IG story.
Yeah.
So one day I asked her, can I ask
Wow.
2 questions?
Okay.
First question was, are you just being like genuinely friendly, or is there any intention behind? Yeah.
Wow. Straightforward.
Direct.
Wow.
Direct.
Yeah. I think because I've reached the stage, right, where I don't want to play games anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the second question was, what's your sexuality? Straight, curious, or what?
Yeah.
Yep. Then I got my answer lah. So the first one was, she's genuinely like this friendly, but she enjoys talking to me. Then the second one is that she had a face before. I got like
A bit
shit.
Face I'll be like, cause
Face
sound like
is a
it
bit-
has passed already, right? It sounds like,
Yeah, it's like a face. You know, like
Like
how
experimental
correct.
period. Yeah, so how long did y'all talk for before you met?
We talked since November. We met in January.
Oh,
Okay,
our
then why do you
timeline very
meet?
similar.
You go to her or she come to you?
She come to me lah, because Chinese New Year what?
Okay, Sue, your turn. How did you and EXO meet?
So 11 years ago, we were in the same poly, same class. Then I did not notice him until like, I think, don't know, 2 weeks or 2 months later, where I suddenly realized, oh my god, there's this very handsome guy. Because last time, right, his hair will cover his face like that. Yeah,
The
but
Zai Zai face.
You had that face, is
the
it?
emo one, the emo
Yeah.
face. Then one day, right, I turn and I look at him. I look up, right. Oh my god, I saw this beautiful jawline.
Wow.
His jaw also quite
I can hear the music and the slow-mo like
I officially let him know that I like him was a day where we were with our friends and then we play truth or dare. And then my friend purposely asked me, so is there somebody that you like? In like, how old were you?
so
How old were
young
you?
and like fun.
Yeah.
I dare you to kiss.
17
18
17,
ah.
18
I just say yes. Then I say EXO. Oh my god. Because I was like, if I don't say it,
very
right, he will never know.
Wait, how were you in a group of people?
Yeah, I think like 4 people.
At what point did y'all start doing long distance? Like how many years in?
5 to 7 years later.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's different
Pretty
because
solid.
hers started off.
From scratch, LDR. 5 to
Yeah,
7
yeah.
years prep, LDR.
And does it matter? You know what I mean?
yeah. Then wait, Joey also.
From
Yeah.
scratch. Met him online.
From scratch, LDR.
Yeah, I met my now husband on Omegle.
Husband? Oh my! I didn't
Omegle!
Husband!
Oh, I didn't
Omegle! Yeah, I went on there, neck down, no face. I was closed. I was closed.
Oh, okay. I thought, why you must say you neck down, no
No, I
face?
never show face.
Okay.
Because I just was on there to experiment. What if I see someone I know, like Singaporean? The moment I saw a face, I was like, oh, okay, we started talking. And I said, actually, do you mind if I go and like change?
Change to what?
To clothes, normal clothes.
Wait, what? Wait, what? You're naked or what?
I was clothes, but I wasn't wearing normal clothes. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay,
Leave it to
okay.
your mind.
Oh, okay, we got
leave
it.
to your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, can I go and change? So I put on like I remember I put on an Elvis Presley t-shirt. And then
That's your normal clothes, okay.
it was just a normal t-shirt lah. And then I showed my face. Then we started talking. And it was like a 6-hour just typing conversation. And then we moved it to WhatsApp. We talked every day for about 2-3 months, and then that was in November. I met him in November, and then in Feb I flew over to New York, and then he
same as you.
Yeah, that's why I said timeline very similar. Then he took a bus to New York as well, so we made it a point to meet in a neutral spot, not his house, not my house.
So at the end of that week or 10 days, you all together already?
Actually, when we met already, we immediately held hands.
Oh.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah,
you
it
also
just felt very natural.
First time meeting, what you do?
Kiss lah. Kiss that
Oh, yo!
Straight away.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Yeah, no
Hug first lah.
hesitation.
How you can, okay, how?
What?
Like you just meet then like,
You need to understand the context.
Hello Alex, Jeslene.
Why must she say Jeslene? She already knows that she's Jeslene.
Hello, I am here. Like that.
That's you lah. That's not me lah.
It's not like a cousin kiss lah. That's a cousin
Cousin?
kiss.
You kiss your cousin?
As in like family kiss. You know, you kiss your grandma. Then like,
It's like
never
right
kiss my
now,
cousin.
like that.
You better hope this doesn't go on TikTok.
Yeah, the moment she came out of the gate, hug, and kiss her.
The world has changed.
no, you must understand, right? Lesbian timeline very different. One.
I was dating someone for 1 month, and then because he's a pilot, Air Force pilot. So because I only dated for him for 1 month, right? There wasn't a very strong connection or the need to continue this relationship. And personally, I felt that LDR did not work for me.
Got no stronger
I think-
together vibe.
I think I didn't like him enough. Yeah, it wasn't like Jess, right? Like Jess was kind of like in love shortly,
Love at
quickly,
first
very
sight,
quickly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
quickly. But as y'all know me, I don't fall in love easily. So that's why I think while we were dating, I was actually feeling rather bored. Every day we would just talk, and there was nothing much to do.
What do you mean by long distance?
America.
Oh, he was detachment also.
America for 6 months, and we were thinking like, should we try dating for 6 months? 1 month in, I'm like, I'm out.
Right.
No, but because I don't think he was the right person anyway.
It depends on your love language too. If your love language is time,
Touch.
physical touch, or even acts of service, it's very difficult to communicate these things.
I'm a physical touch person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tell us
I
about
had
it
no
too.
sex for 3 years, guys. We can say or not?
Can.
Say, you okay?
Okay.
Say.
As in, can lah, it's just very different.
No, like no actual sex.
The real one lah.
Yeah. I think also depends on how long your relationship is, how much you love the person, right? All these can wait.
Maybe after 3 years or so, then you value the physical intimacy more now.
Oh! I tell you,
It was barbaric.
I felt like there was a side of me that I didn't know.
Awakening, right?
I unleashed a monster in me.
The
You know?
大包 come already.
What is
The Lo Mai Gai also come out. Everything come out.
But right, okay, it wasn't as dramatic as I thought about in my head. I thought the moment like we are alone together in a safe space, right? I'll be like throw everything and bam. Oh my god, sorry.
Whoa, the mic also want to pump already.
It's like, okay, we just stare into each other's eyes.
You can feel the pulsating, like
Don't say pulsating.
pulsating.
No, my heart was
No,
pulsating.
you feel your heart in
Your
your
heart is
ears.
okay. Heart
You
pulsating.
feel your heart in your ears and your head gets very like giddy because it's so much emotions. I get it.
Yes, then there's no music, you know, but I
No,
hear
you
music.
hear right? Suddenly a lot of
Yeah, and then
Were you
I
all both
felt-
at the same? Like, question board.
If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be? Taylor Swift.
Oh my god.
You're already
Wow.
meeting her.
My mother. I want to meet her, talk to her, ask her a lot of questions.
If you can only ask one question, what will you ask?
I say, can I ask you 100 questions?
Did she say no?
She said
no.
And that's it.
What do you need less of in your life? Toxic people.
Oh yes.
Yeah, fair.
Fair.
Would you rather be alone all your life or surrounded by really annoying people?
Wow.
Oh, I cannot. I
Easy
cannot.
choice for me.
Yeah, alone.
You
I'd
sure?
rather be alone. Yeah. I
that's
cannot
true
deal
lah.
with annoying. You know how I deal with annoying people. I can't.
She'll be damn angry.
Yeah.
No, but after a long time, maybe the annoying become like, actually.
You
not
rather
bad.
be lonely or angry?
Lonely.
Lonely.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life? I think pause.
Why?
Because then I can pause and think about what I will do or say next.
What keeps you up at night? Oh, everything. Oh my gosh, guys. My
Guys.
inner demons. The voices in my head.
Do not unpack what you are not prepared to pack back.
Hop back to the episode.
What are the negative things about having a long distance relationship? Like, what's the struggle?
The hardest part, honestly, is just not having someone there. Like, I like doing my own thing, but with my partner in the same room as me. Like, you can do your own thing, I do my own thing.
yeah,
You just know that that person's presence is there. Okay, so our longest FaceTime call was about 100 something hours. So when I'm sleeping, he's out during the day. When I'm out during the day, he's sleeping.
But you got bring each other along.
So sometimes I'll bring him along with me. I'll keep him in my pocket. I wear headphones. I can hear him sleeping, like breathing in my ear.
Dedication.
It was a very like you just hold on to any moment you can get. Like he want to mute because he doesn't want to hear like for me to get distracted by the snoring. But I liked hearing the breathing sounds because it's like he's with me. So sometimes I'm going out about my day. I'm doing my nails. All I'm hearing is he's like sleeping.
No, I love
sounds.
that he doesn't find it like clingy.
Yeah, okay, so I think it's
I
very
think I cannot,
important in a long distance relationship that you have you're aligned in the way you I would say you communicate.
Like what you each need.
Both of
lah.
us were very okay 24/7, like on call is fine. You know, if he's game, sometimes I wake up and I see him gaming. Then I just wake up, oh hi, like he's there, I'm here. You know, there's no like wake up now I call him. I wake up and he's there. I wake up to his face. Sometimes he'll wake me up. He'll unmute and say, hey, wake up. Then I just wake up. Like so I sleep with my laptop next to me.
I think the struggle was we don't know when is the next time we're going to meet.
Yes.
So we always make it a point like we set dates. Like for a date that we can look forward to, and then do the countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one period where I visited her in Sydney and then come back. Then after that there was no plan.
Wow, that one like
Yeah,
hard, oh.
correct. Then we just like make it an effort to, okay, why not let's plan this? Come on my family trip with me and my family to Korea. Then that is the next time we're going to meet. Yeah.
For mine, right, actually I think the toughest part wasn't when we were separated. It was when we met each other after a long time. Because I remember the first time I saw him after we were separated for 5 months, I felt like we were different. Yeah, I felt like I don't really know him and whatever happened in the past 5 months. Although we update each other, but I can feel the distance, and I've never felt this much distance with him before. Yeah. Then I remember, oh my god, I was so sad. Like he picked me up from the airport, and then when we were in the car, right, I did not talk, and then I started crying because I was like, are we going our separate ways soon, and like are we growing as different people and not like together anymore? Yeah, that was very worried about that. I told him how I felt and everything, and then we hang out. Then actually I realized we are still the same people. Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the hardest things. Like the common question I always get asked is any advice for long distance, right? And I feel like it's very different. Like the reason why Charlie and I worked out is because we started our long distance. There was nothing to miss. But when you are together and one person goes overseas, that person is now on a new journey of discovery.
then they're experiencing
new
new things,
things.
right?
They want to also commit to that, meeting new friends and being in a new city, right? You are now, what you know of that person is who he was before, and you also don't know who he's going to be and whether you can commit to that. And as a result, now you are alone, you are living alone, you're also experiencing something new, but it's less new because your environment hasn't changed.
Yep.
So that's the reason why a lot of the ones that start together and move, right, usually it's a lot harder because you're like, hey, you're always making new friends now, like I feel like you have no time for me. And then the time difference also, you know what I mean?
Basically, it's a comparison.
It's because it's different. One person is experiencing new, the environment has changed a lot.
And then sometimes depending on how different the culture is, that environment also changes you and your personality.
Yeah.
So the person that you end up like, you know, after so long not meeting, then you meet, then actually you have
can
that
feel
feeling
like it's a stranger.
this person like a bit different now.
Yeah. I remember because right, the way he talked was different.
Got accent.
Got accent. Yeah, but not to me because only 5 months. But like I think when he talked to the people there, he need to like
Angmoh accent
switch.
a bit,
code switch a bit.
Yeah,
Then when I heard that, I'm like, oh my god, why
Who
got
are you?
accent? Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on?
Why got accent?
Then he drove the car. He did not have a license before he went, you know. Then he got his license there. Then I'm like,
Isn't that flex though?
it is lah, but I'm
Different.
like,
Yeah,
no,
It's
it's
like, how come
someone
you
that
can
will-
drive?
Yeah.
I don't want you to try.
You're picking me up.
It's a very scary thing to feel a sense of unfamiliarity with someone that you know so closely.
Okay, since you mentioned about like all the struggles of being in an LDR, right? When you're apart, how do you deal with the anxiety and loneliness?
Actually, right, I think the most important thing is to keep yourself busy. So that you don't feel lonely and so that you won't think. I just think about what is he doing, like wish I was there, then wish like because he also go and explore places while he was there with his friends. Then I'm like, damn it lah, if only I'm also there
So you were focusing on the negative points
when
the
I'm
parts.
alone. Yeah.
Definitely.
But I think the good thing is I started forming a lot of friendships of my own while I was here without him.
For me, I don't feel much of the loneliness. Between the both of us, she's a great communicator. Even though there is a distance between us, because of the communication, right, she made me feel a lot closer to her.
And like included.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel very safe with her?
Yeah,
Because
I mean-
there's nothing to worry about.
When she told me that she's going to a bar to drink with her guy friend, for example, I was like, oh, go ahead. Like, I feel like I can trust you.
Oh, that's growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I
Like,
think also right, does she introduce her friends to you?
yeah,
Right, so like
Yeah.
you know them even though you're not there.
Is that very important, you feel?
Yes.
I think it is. Especially like if you are in a different country, right? You don't know who you're expecting,
Yeah.
or like you don't know who your partner is going to meet. And because you are not meeting that person physically, you kind of can't tell who that person is, like the vibe.
What are their ulterior motives?
Correct? Yeah.
Yeah. How do you all spend time together? Like any special activities or anything like
Joey
that? 'Cause
very good at this.
Joey 100-hour FaceTime.
What
games.
games?
Oh no.
The both of them. No.
I love like online games. So there's like guess a sketch where you draw, then the person guess what you draw. I actually
that's
got a tattoo
the
of
COVID
his.
game.
Yeah, I got a tattoo of what he drew the first time we
Cute.
met. And I realized I appreciate a lot of the small little things that I maybe would have looked past last time. Like I would appreciate it last time, but now they become like very, very close to you because you just hold on to a lot lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious. Has there been a point where you almost felt like giving up?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, end of segment.
Okay, wait, but I will say,
How
right?
dare you suggest that?
God.
Seriously, man.
I feel like giving it up, right, is way more painful than going through it. Because like, it's like I love him so much that why would I want to end it?
I think for you very different because you all have like history.
Yeah.
Long history.
But for Joey and Jess,
Right.
For mine, we always make it a point whenever we text, right? We say that when we are just like sulking at the fact that we cannot see each other or there is like 200 days left to meeting, right? But we'll always end it with, it's okay, everything is worth it. Like we'll just pull this through.
So I think having an end goal can actually make or break your relationship.
Then go like what? I want to get
Right
married.
from the
Okay.
beginning, or like you need to know whether you want to end up in the same country or not. Because geographical location is really very important. So at the start already, after Charlie and I first met and I came home, right, we actually spent the last few nights with each other just crying. Because deep down we had a part of us who knew like, this might be the last time we see each other. We were very adamant about not wanting to do a green card marriage. Like as much as we love each other and want to get married, we didn't want to we didn't want to just get married so that we can be together. I don't want to have that pressure.
Understand. Because when he flew there was also the option of me going there with him.
As a spouse, right?
As a spouse.
But must get married lah.
But must get married. But we did not want that because I just feel like knowing myself down the road, right, I would think back and think like, did we get married because of this?
And you might have resentment for him. I'm here
Yes.
because of you, Like, you know, you don't
You
want to
quit your
have
job and everything also.
like give up your whole life
Correct.
for him.
Okay, so for all the LDR couples out there, right, you all have any suggestions or ideas on things to do together while you're apart?
For mine is we'll watch movies, maybe like once a week.
Oh, so then when you're laughing, then you must look at the camera and laugh together, is it?
No need
Then
lah.
like,
cute one. Yeah.
As in
Then how they know
sometimes
you laughing?
yeah.
can hear what. Sometimes I just face away because it's very loud.
I learned how to press a second later, a split second later, because then you'll sync. Because of the lag when you're on call, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't play games. Oh, no. We did play Four Guys when it was a trend.
Fun!
Yeah.
Yes. Gaming is so fun with your partner. Like, as in, don't even need to be LDR.
Then we played that with our friends as well. Yeah, but that was only like for a short while. What he does is he'll send food to me on like special occasions. Because when we are together, we love to eat together. Good food, omakase, all this. Then his mom will actually help him to order to my house. Yeah.
Okay, so since we talked about the struggles, what are some pros of being in an LDR?
Pros
Actually, I think a lot.
10 things about being in an LDR. Number 1, I think
Alone time.
independence. Yeah, alone time.
Alone
honestly,
time.
I learned so much about myself. I learned to like take myself out on dates, and I really enjoyed that. Now I still do it.
I feel before we had this LDR, I did not spend that much of alone time with my friends. Yeah, but now I go out more often with my friends than before the relationship.
Okay, so actually that dynamic has maintained lah. Like you still have time for your own friends. And
Yeah,
things like that.
maintained and evolved. I feel.
So it's not a case of like now that you're back together, then I
Then
don't.
revert, right?
Yeah, we revert back
Yeah.
to like.
Yeah, no,
Growth,
but then his friends also, his new friends also became my friends. Then my new friends also became his friends. I remember when he met my friends for the first time in Singapore, right? It's like they were best friends already. Yeah, because they always talk on the phone. Because I would like, I will blah 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 like that. Yeah, so I think that's another good thing.
She makes me a better person lah, honestly. Like I think you
That's
really need to
all
find
love.
that right person.
Yeah.
And because I wasn't a very good communicator to begin with, but because of this relationship, right, this LDR thing, I learned a lot that you need to draw the line. You need to have boundaries. I feel that I grow more from this LDR than my past relationship where the distance are closer.
Yeah.
It actually strengthens your bond as a couple because now you have this. It's very irreplicatable. Like you can't make this again. Like this mutual understanding that you trust each other so much that you manage to withstand this very difficult period. That once you get through it, right, the bond is like another layer, man.
Solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so based on everything that we've discussed today, right, what advice would you give to couples who are currently in an LDR or about to enter one?
I think communicate for sure. Start off with trust first. Don't start off with distrust. Don't go in thinking like, okay, the person might cheat. Yeah. And then focus on yourself. When you grow as an individual, right, you love yourself more. And then when you love yourself more, somehow your partner will also love you more.
And you can love your partner more too.
Yes.
Yeah, when you excel on your own and you excel as individuals, the whole relationship will like level up.
Yeah. Create your own memories, but come back to talk about it together. Then you have a lot more fun things to talk about as well.
Writing it down, preparing for my LDR.
I thought you don't want.
The next Sengkang guy. Is it a red flag if your relationship can survive as long as you are together, but LDR cannot?
No, I think that's a strong indicator that your communication methods are not efficient. Like I cannot communicate with you physically the same way I communicate with you virtually.
If I cannot do an LDR with this person, right, does that mean that I should not be with this person?
Like you can't even get through this tough
Is the
time, is it?
LDR like a
Make or break.
yeah, like a test that everybody should pass?
Oh,
Maybe some people's love language is physical touch.
Yeah.
yes. I was just gonna say that. I think the important conversations to have is end goal. Like your geographical location needs to be like set or at least talked about. Next is talk about your communication styles and your attachment styles. And then also talk about your love languages. Because I want you to feel assured the way you feel assured, not the way I want to feel assured to you. And then now you know how I feel assured, you need to assure me.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Hot Pot. We are also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Me Listen.
And please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
And a huge thanks as well to our special guests for today, Jess and Sew.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Yeah. I think because I've reached the stage, right, where I don't want to play games anymore.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with bisexual.
Okay, you got
Yeah,
you're engaged
as if
already.
he like single. I should be the one that say yeah, man.
You answer so fervently, but I got no context.
At this age, we ain't about the games no more.
Tap,
Yeah.
on the clock.